Willem is correct. This WillemDeThouars.com never was his website. It was always mine. I bought it for him and originally put up a whole bunch of stuff about his particular brand of bullshit, a lot of which was lies, but nonetheless it was very well written. Roger Brockman wrote most of it. Even his old friend Wayne Welch wrote a page in it, and they're all still there. I just don't have them hooked up anymore because now what I'm doing is I'm using WillemDeThouars.com to, what would you say, not combat, because it's really not combat, but to offset, maybe tell a different side of the story from what Willem is lying about on Silat TV. Of course, now he claims that he's going to lie about it on YouTube as well. So, that's okay. And by the way, it's also okay if Willem wants to buy this domain. I'm more than happy to sell it to him. I've kept it open and live for him, my goodness, until just about a week ago. So now I've kind of changed the motif a bit. But nonetheless, he could still have it if he wanted it. Now, Willem, you know that it was your idea to give me that contract. You asked Chaz to draft it up, you told him what to say, and we all signed it. You know that. You're just, once again, throwing out more lies. And you also know that you got the majority of these bad tapes and you took them to seminars that I booked for you and you sold them right there. So you got your pay long before Chaz or I made a nickel off any of these tapes. So you can go ahead and rant and rave all you want, man, and just do all kinds of ad hominem attacks. But you know, as well as I know, and there's others who know exactly what went on. So, hey, rave on, brother. You always want to say that I'm an unfinished student. And Willem, I don't care what you say. I don't even care what you think. But look at here what you wrote in 1998. You said, has achieved the highest recognition from me by fulfilling the requirements of a worthy lineage holder. My goodness, man. Why don't you get your story straight? Were you telling the truth in 98 when you signed the certificate that I did not ask for? Or are you trying to convince me that you're telling the truth now? You're a liar, Willem. You cannot help yourself. You must lie. What is wrong with you? Willem, you're right. We did make many tapes together. We sure did. And guess who bought the tapes? Guess who bought the equipment? Guess who put it all together? Guess who went down and paid money out of his pocket to get the copies of the VHSs made? Okay, so you think you're cunning and you think that you have a leg up on us because all the time that we were trusting you, you were planning to deceive us. It's almost unbelievable. And it's really bizarre that you would admit all these things. But hey, there you are, right on Silat TV, saying that that you did it. You did it. And you certainly did, Willem. I just can't imagine how you can justify this kind of action or this behavior. You are one evil man. And while we're on the subject of taking advantage, Willem, when I met you, you were a janitor. You had no money of any kind. You didn't have but a handful of students. I mean, it finally ended up where just Philip, George, and I were there. And of course, we were all paying you money. But I mean, you were going nowhere fast when I met you. And anywhere you are now has everything to do with me and Chaz putting you there. Nobody was buying you full-page ads in magazines. Nobody was making tapes of you and mailing them out for free to everybody that you did a seminar for, or providing you with free tapes to take to seminars. Well, actually, they weren't supposed to be free. You were supposed to pay me back wholesale for them, which, of course, you never did. So you're saying that you are taken advantage of? I ain't done nothing but put money in your pocket, Willem. You lying. You are a liar. Just a liar. Unbelievable. You know, Willem, I'm glad that you were able to get all this off your chest and you spewed it out there onto the internet where people, you know, I mean, somebody downloaded all this stuff and sent it to me. So obviously you didn't get to it and get it retracted or detracted or subtracted in time. Because, you know, I mean, this went out there. And you think you're not going to get any feedback from it? That there ain't no repercussions? There ain't going to be no retribution? You're insane. You know, you keep whining about Chaz suing your daughter. He didn't sue your daughter. Vicky told a bunch of lies about Chaz. Chaz served her with notice of intent to sue. He never took her to court. He never did anything to her except say, hey, little girl, shut up. Don't be talking about me unless you know what you're talking about. You know, she accused Chaz of being a drunkard and all kinds of stuff, man. And Chaz don't even drink. I mean, not even one drink. You'll never see Chaz even having a stinking beer. And Vicky is talking about him being an alcoholic drunk, and that's why Victor kicked him out, and just all kinds of lies. You know, I don't know why you want to lie about people. I mean, my goodness, Chaz never did you anything but good, and you never did anything but evil and deceit in return. I mean, you know why he has kidney problems. You know, you laid that democtech on me. You know, fortunately, Chang healed me, but you admitted that you tried to murder me, Willem. You admitted it in writing. Now, what kind of an idiot does it take to do that? You know, it just blows my mind how immature, so absolutely disjointed and discombobulated all of your communications are. I mean, it is a mind fry to me. And it really is a mind fry to me that you deceived me for so many years. Now, you want to talk about Adat and Hormat. Well, okay, I ain't got none. I ain't got none for you because you are not a man worthy of respect. That is the bottom line. You know, I have a lot of respect for the now deceased Surya, Bill Chang. I have a lot of respect for him because he never lied to me. And you ain't done nothing but lied to me. Even when you told me you were telling the truth. Even when you said, oh, Stephen, I'll sign a contract. I'll see to it that you're taken care of. You know, that was a lie. When you apologized to me for saying all those horrible things that I'm a racist and I'm a thief and all of that crap, that was a lie too? Willem, how is anyone ever going to know when you're actually telling the truth? Willem, you know, Victor's done the same thing. You know, every time he gets a group of guys brought up to guru level, he kicks everybody out and then changes his system so that he can say, well, they didn't get the real thing. Well, okay, so now you got a bunch of guys that's got the real thing. You know, I'm looking at videos of these people, Willem. You know, come on. You gotta get real here. They ain't a pimple on your old students' asses. As a matter of fact, some of your old students are still around. Some of my old students are still around. And your guys had a terrible time with Ted Garcia now, didn't they? You know, come on. Tell me that my guys ain't trained. And now you're calling the guys that I trained your guys? Okay, go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I told them. I said, hey, go to Willem. You know, you get it while you can, man, because he's getting old, and you know he's a marvel. He's a martial marvel. He is. Don't count on him to tell the truth, and don't go unless you're prepared to keep up a supply of money and tell him what an asshole I am, and then you'll do just fine. And hey, you can look at your current lineage, and my goodness, look at all of my guys that you got down there, Willem. So hey, don't worry about physicality. You know, you've offered to fight me 3 or 4 times. I show up and I'm your best brother. We're all friends and all that stuff. Big smiles. You know, come on, Willem. Who do you think you're jiving now? You know, you've already told me what you're doing. You know, you don't think I'm going to go for any more of it, do you? So, hey, enjoy yourself, man. Stay healthy and happy. And I'm going to just put you on my nevermind list and say adios, muchachos. And remember, never believe anything until the government officially denies it.